Good morning. So we're looking at the Enneagram, and what we've said is that it suggests that there's 9 basic human types, and they're characterized by numbers 1 to 9 on a circle. And the Enneagram teaches that early in life, we learn to feel safe and to cope with family situations and our personal circumstances by developing a strategy based on our natural talents and abilities. And so, like other personality tests, the Enneagram answers like what kind of person are we? But it also answers the how and the why. It shows what motivates us. So last week we looked at the ones, and one is motivated by the need to live their life right, including improving themselves and the world around them. Okay, and people sometimes push back a little bit and saying, well, they don't like to be put in a box. And for me, the Enneagram doesn't put you in a box. It tells you what box you're already in and shows you how to get out. All right, so we're motivated by different drives, and so a 2 has a different motivation. Their motivation is they're motivated by the need to be loved and valued and to express positive feelings toward others. All right, they're motivated by the need to be loved and valued and to express positive feelings toward others. And they're often in the helping professions because they can tune into how others are feeling, and they want to make what needs to be done to make lives better. They want the world to be a more caring place. All right. Now the 2 is remember the 2 is the helper, but he's also known as she is known as the giver because of their ability to give so much of themselves in the form of words, acts of service, resources, and time in general. Now here's the problem. The downside of a 2 is they sometimes have a hard time saying no, and therefore can burn themselves out. All right, they're busy taking care of everybody else, but not themselves. Their biggest desires is to feel loved and needed, and their biggest fear is to be unwanted in life. So again, you can see how it helps to become aware. If you're a 2 on the Enneagram, a 2 who is unaware can fall into the trap of not taking care of themselves. They deny their own needs, and then they feel resentful. I'm taking care of everybody else. Who's taking care of me? Whereas a 2 who is conscious of his or her type can give themselves some of the attention and care they usually give to others. So again, it's that idea that it's not putting you in a box. It's letting you know what box you're already in, and then ways to maybe make that better, get out of it. So the movement, remember we said that one of the things I like about the Enneagram is that it sort of helps you, shows you a way to move to a more positive outcomes. So the movement for 2 is the 4 and 8. By moving to the positive side of 4, the 4 is the romantic, they learn how to express their own needs more, including saying no and finding other sources of self-worth besides helping. And moving towards the positive side of 8, the 8 is the asserter. They feel more self-confident and powerful and become less concerned with others' opinion of them. Remember now we said that there's wings. So obviously 2, the wing is the 1 and the 3. And so the achiever, the 1, and the perfectionist, or the 3 is the achiever, 1 is the perfectionist. 2s with a stronger 3 wing tend to be more self-aware, ambitious, outgoing, and competitive, better able to set goals and then work towards them. 2s with a stronger 1 wing tend to be more idealistic, objective, self-critical, and judgmental. And I think of a good friend of mine, he's dead now, but he was a strong 2, but aware 2. And we lived together for 5 years. He was a great therapist and counselor. And I'd get clients or students, I didn't know what to do with them. I'd turn them over to him, and he would invariably be able to help them. And he was very much of the mindset that anybody at some level knows the answer to the problem. And he saw his job as helping them find the answer and then become more independent and responsible for their own behavior. He was a great guy. Anyway, so there you have it, a little bit of insight for you, all you 2s out there. And again, I said for more information, go to my wife's website. That's just one resource, but Journey to Inner Wisdom. And also on there, she's going to be doing a workshop in June. So if you're more interested, you can sign up for that. And then next week, we'll look at the 3, the achiever. All right. Thanks again. See you next week.